Hey everyone, Reverend Sarah Grady from St. Paul's United Church in Paris. I hope you're doing really great this week. It seems like now that we have opened up for letting people back in the church building, there's just so much going on. And some of the biggest excitement about that for people is that we've started our Holy Week journey. And we are finally going to be in the building for Good Friday service and for Easter Sunday. And for me as your minister, that is a really exciting thing because since I got here, I have not been able to do either one of these things in the church building. So we do have a Good Friday service of worship, one that's going to be a little bit more somber, of course, for Good Friday at 10:30 a.m. It'll also be hopefully very powerful and moving and offer you some time to lay down any burdens that might be weighing heavy on your heart in this Lenten season, in this Holy Week, as we move and journey towards the joy of Easter Sunday, which will also be at 10:30 a.m., just one service of worship this Sunday. And if you haven't been back in our church building post-pandemic, we're still in the pandemic, but as we are under our new way of being, maybe that's the way I put it. And if you haven't been in the church building before, or if you haven't been back for a while, I'll just let you know some of our protocols that we continue to keep in place. The first is that when you come into the building, until you are seated in the sanctuary, we are requiring masks to remain on. And then if you're wanting to keep yours on for the whole service, that's great. Some folks have felt comfortable enough to take their mask down when we're in worship and not singing. When we are singing, masks go back on. And of course, we still have the ribbons marking off pews to help us keep that physical distance between people and between family bubbles and to help people feel comfortable that way. So if that all sounds good to you, feel free to come on out and join us. We are joyfully going to celebrate this Easter Sunday and of course prepare ourselves with a solemn and contemplative reflective service of Good Friday, 10:30 a.m. for both. We don't host a Maundy Thursday service here, but I did do a post about Five Oaks offering an event, a Maundy Thursday event, and it's a little bit different. It's a wine and cheese event, so if that's up your alley, it is a paid event, but they do have different rates, and it's on a sliding scale. So if you want to come out for a meaningful experience for Maundy Thursday, Five Oaks here in Paris, over on Bethel Road, has something for you as well. It seems that once we opened the building up, we just started back in all kinds of things. So just before I get to the reflection I want to leave you with to journey through Holy Week with, just a couple of other things that are happening I want to draw attention to. The first is we started a food sharing Sunday idea, and that is any Sunday you come to the church or even during the week, if you want to drop off non-perishable food items. On the fourth Sunday of every month, we're going to pick up our practice again of collecting up that food and blessing it and then taking it to a place in need. So we've discerned that the place we see the biggest need and that doesn't really seem to have enough, no matter how much there is the little free pantry in Paris. So we're going to be collecting for them this month. And that'll be on the 24th is when we'll be doing our blessing and taking that over there, the 24th of April. Also on that Sunday, we're starting our free community meal up again. If you know some folks who would like to come out and join us for that or who've been part of that community before, that's going to be happening. And just the day before that, on the 23rd of April, we have a fundraiser as well as feeding the community with a roast beef takeaway dinner. I know tickets have started to go fast. The phone's been ringing. If you hear it ring again, I'm sure it's somebody else calling in for reserving tickets for a roast beef dinner. So we are grateful to those who are going to be putting that on and for all the work that's going to be going into that. That's a lot of things happening. So I'm going to leave it there. Please don't hesitate to check out what's going on in our e-blast. And also, I just want to let folks know this is my last Tuesday check-in until May. So the next couple of weeks won't be a video check-in, but there'll still be our e-blast coming out and updates for things happening around the church building. So the thing I want to talk about and leave you to think about as we journey through Holy Week is this idea of Jesus entering into Jerusalem that we had on Palm Sunday and how that multitude of people were joyfully shouting their praises out to Jesus and the Pharisees were trying to silence them. And Jesus responds in the Gospel of Luke by saying, "I tell you, even if these people were silent, the stones would still shout out." And All of creation cries out with praise, and that message rises above even the noise, even the oppressive powers that want to silence it. And as we begin our walk through Holy Week, we are asked to reflect on these questions. And so I'm going to leave them with you to think about and to, if you want to discuss them. The questions are, what cannot be silenced? And what are the things that must be said? What are the things that we cannot stay quiet about any longer and that are bubbling up that we need to give voice to? What are those things? Are they questions of faith? Are they an apology that we need to offer or that we are hoping to receive? Are they something about a justice issue? Is it a truth that you feel needs to be told? As we go deeper into the story, the truth will soon be set free. And I love that line. As we go deeper into the story, the truth will soon be set free. I pray that that leaves you with some hope as well as some things to think on as we move through Holy Week together. I pray that you are safe. I pray that you are well. And I really hope I get to see you in worship or another place very soon. I'll talk to you later, friends.